Hello everyone, it's Googs here, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay where I go 61-1 I think in regular DOM, I think it was, and it was my first ever nuclear, surprisingly. I don't really get nuclears that often, but this was my first one. It was probably maybe a week ago. I didn't really want to use this gameplay for this commentary. I kind of wanted to talk over the top about the way I got my nuclear and stuff like that, but all in all, I couldn't really find another gameplay that I wanted to use today, so I kind of just put it in here. I'm playing this from when I started the nuclear. Well, I didn't die after this point. I'd already died, so I'm playing it from that section. I get a high number of very close calls, like the one here, which wasn't the closest one. I think I've highlighted the closest call that I get for dying, which is a Semtex, which basically sticks to the wall right next to me, and with my usual luck, a teammate decides to walk through the door at the same time and just stand in the door, and I scrape away with literally like milliseconds to spare. So that would have been really annoying, but I really enjoyed this gameplay when I was playing it. We almost had a constant orbital V set up in the second half of Domination, which I think I've edited out the little altering sequence, whatever it is, I don't know, the crossover between rounds, that's what I'm trying to say. And the second round's a little bit more enjoyable than this first bit, but I think the whole thing was enjoyable for me, but I don't know whether you'll enjoy watching it. But I'm not talking about this gameplay today. Like I said, it's my new Friday series, where I think I'm going to talk about what I did this week. So I'm kind of preparing for doing vlogs, because I'd really like to do vlogs at some point. So I suppose here goes to tell you what I've done this past week since last Friday. So last Friday I was with Becca all day, because I think I mentioned that I uploaded on Saturday last week, because it was Valentine's Day on the Thursday, so I spent Thursday, Friday with Becca, my girlfriend. So not much happened on that day, I suppose, and she went home on the Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday I did a bit of work, but not as much as I'd quite like to have done. For my course, which, like I mentioned, Wednesday, I'm doing a physics course in the UK. Doing a physics course, and I'm in my third year, my final semester, so work is really important right now. So this past week has consisted heavily of doing work, I suppose, and it's kind of the reason why I don't know if I'm going to be doing gameplay videos anymore, but I'd really like to, because it really does keep me grounded, I suppose. It stops me from getting stressed out about work playing on my Xbox, and I like to have a little bit of a come down once in a while, and I think playing on my Xbox just settles your mind before going to bed, rather than actually I think this is where the Semtex hits. Yeah, here we go. Are you ready? Why does this guy get... Oh my god! Oh, that scares me every single time. But I think it's nice to have something to bring you down before you go to bed, rather than getting in bed and having work on your mind all evening and not being able to sleep properly because you're thinking of what work you've got to do. So I did a bit of work at the weekend, but I mostly started doing lots of work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and, well, not so much yesterday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I was doing lots of both catching up on notes, catching up on tutorial work for the 4 modules which I mentioned on Wednesday's video, which you can always go and check that out if you want to. And I was doing lots of catch-up work, and I was trying to get ahead as well, so that when it comes to this next week, I've got a project book coming to help me do my project, which obviously with third year you've got to do a project, which has got to be your own work. You've got to do the whole lot yourself, and with me I'm doing a theoretical physics experimenty thing, which is all on a PC, so it's not too difficult, and it shouldn't take me too long to actually get going. I just need to do some research behind it. So I've prepared myself so that for the next 2 weeks I can be pretty much non-stop doing my project, rather than fritting in between doing my project, doing my work, and just getting a little bit confused. So that's kind of what I've been doing most of the week. And on yesterday I have a full day on a Thursday, so 6 hours of university work, and for 3 hours I do theoretical physics 2, which is ridiculous physics-based maths which is a massive step up from last semester, and for 3 hours I'll do relativity, which is all to do with Einstein and all that kind of stuff. So you may be phasing out of this commentary right now if you don't care about physics, but it might be interesting to you, I don't know. But relativity is 3 hours in the afternoon, and it gets really tiring. So last night I basically just played on my Xbox for a little while. I can't remember what else I did, but I got a couple of gameplays, had a really good laugh with a couple of friends last night, and got did I get any recordings? I can't remember if I got any recordings last night, but anyway. And today, well, I went to see one of my lecturers from last semester's modules, and I spoke to him about my exam result, which I got less than I wanted to, and somehow I managed to get him to put my mark up by 6%, which took me up to a first for that module. So I was really happy about that, and so today's been a good day, and tonight I'm just heading back to see my girlfriend to my hometown, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. I think I'm going to be setting off around 7, so I'm getting this video done before 7, so it should be up, I don't know, it'll be on by about 4, I'd imagine. I've got to render it out and stuff like that, yeah, obviously after doing this commentary. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, and at the moment I'm waiting for the old school RuneScape servers to come back up. I feel really sad, but it'd be interesting to see what they're like. So anyway, I think this is pretty much the end now. 195 score at the moment, so it'll be on 200 soon. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you want to hear more about me, I'm going to be doing these every Friday, so please subscribe and leave me a like and favourite if you enjoyed this, and please comment if you didn't like it. I'd like to know, so I really appreciate absolutely everything, every bit of feedback I get, and I will check out your channel if I subscribe as well. So thank you very much, and goodbye.